Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Net Crochet Tejido. Today I'm going to teach you how to make these hairpin lace motifs. They're very easy to do. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're going to need to make them. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I make my videos in Spanish and English. If you receive a Spanish video and you want to see in English, go to the main page of my YouTube channel that you will find the English version in there. Also, you can send me a message and I will send you the link. Today I'm going to teach you how to do these beautiful hairpin lace motifs. They're very easy to do. With these you can make a shawl, you can make blouses, or anything that you want to do with hairpin lace. They are absolutely gorgeous and very easy to do. And we're going to start with the first one. To make this fan motif with hairpin lace, I'm going to use this yarn. Is from Loops and Thread, Wool Like Simile Lane. 85% acrylic, 15% nylon, and the color is lavender. The crochet hook, 3mm. I'm gonna need a hairpin lace loom. If you don't have a loom, you can make your own. I have a video where I made one of these loom made of wood, and I will leave the link here. You're gonna see an eye. You click on the eye, I'll bring you to the link of that video. Is in this one in here, the little holes, 2 dowels, and like that. It's a little bit bigger than this one because I already had this one or 2 of these, so I needed a bigger one, and I did another one even bigger just in case I'm doing a big project, and this is the bigger one. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissors. This time I don't gonna remove this from the loom to open one of the legs to do my slip knot, because these ones are a little more tight than the other one that you open. So I'm gonna come here with the yarn right in the front. I'm gonna do a knot to figure out the center of the loom. And if you have one loom like this, you'll see that in the center, in between these 2 holes, you have like a number 8 or like an and like this. And that's the center. So when you pull, you see it's still to the side. So I need to make that smaller, because this tends to stretch this type of yarn. That's perfect. Now I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna do another knot. And before I tie that knot very tight, I have to make sure that it's in the center. And it's in the center. There. So for this motif, you need to do 26 loops on each side of the loop. So you're gonna come here and you're gonna wrap your yarn behind that leg. You're gonna go in between these 2 strands, and you're gonna chain 1, and you're gonna go through those 2 strands, and you're gonna do a single crochet, and that's the way that strand is not loose. And now you're gonna go in that top strand and you're gonna do another single crochet. You're gonna bring your hook to the back, you're gonna flip it, and you're gonna come to the top strand. Now we're gonna work only in one strand, 2 single crochet. Start to pull that tail out of the way. Something else that you're gonna need is 2 little pieces of yarn when it's time to take out or work from the loom to make things easier. Flip, and in that top strand you're gonna do 1, 2 single crochet, hook to the back, you flip from right to left, and you go to the top strand. You see one at the top, one at the bottom, the one in the top, 1 and 2, hook to the back, you flip, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. It's always the same movement, flipping from right to left after you pass your hook to the back, and you hold it here, you see, you flip. And when it's time to count your loops, you need to have 26 on each side. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in here you see 1, 2, 3, 4. So I had to do one more and this side to have even in both sides of the loop, because first you do one loop on one side and then the next one. So now I have 5 on each side, and like that I'm going to continue until I have 26 on each. I zoom in, that way you guys can see a little bit better how it's done. So hook to the back, you flip your loom from right to left, and when I do the flip I always put the loom in between those 2 fingers and I hold it right there, and that is much easier because that keep your loom in place nice and secure your work, and you can hold on to the center. It makes things much easier. So hook to the back, and you see when I do that I automatically put it in between those 2, and I continue with my work. And remember, always is from right to left. You wrap around that leg, your yarn to the back, you grab that top strand of this one, and you do 1 and 2 single crochet. Okay, hook to the back from right to left, and you see it's there. And the top strand, 1 and 2, and you continue until you have 26 on each side. With this beautiful motif you can do some rectangular shawl or triangular shawl. You can do blouse, depend what you want to use these motifs for. I think I did only 1 single crochet in here. Yeah. So I'm chit-chatting. I only did 1, but I can tell when it's 1 or 2. So now let me fix this. Bring this to the back and repeat that again. That loop is always to 1 and 2. Hook to the back and like that you will continue until you have 26 on each side. When you finish, don't cut your yarn because we will continue with this yarn working our motif. I have my 26 loops on each side, and I did 1 single crochet in the last one, and instead of 2 for now. If you done hairpin lace before, you know that the last loop is always have that strand in the back loose, and this side of your work. And it's a little bit confusing sometimes when it's time to close your work or when it's time to work your piece because of that one loose. So I just figured something out that I did right now that I wish I had done before for my other work to make things easier. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna come with my hook into the last strand, that one in the back. I'm gonna do like a crab single crochet, like a crab stitch, doing like a single crochet backwards, and I'm gonna pass it through there, and that will lock that strand in place. And then I'm gonna come to the one that I'm working, and I'm gonna do my second single crochet, and you're done. And this one is not loose here in the back, is perfect. So that's something that I just came up with right now to make things easier for me and for you guys. So now I'm gonna leave this yarn in here. I'm gonna cut 2 strands of other one, a thicker one. I'm gonna pass it through this side and this one with my tapestry needle. That way we can work in this part of the motif and in this one. This time we don't close the circumference because it's open. This is the little spine, so it's nice and open. So that's why we keep in the yarn to continue our work, or like this. We're gonna work in the outside of our motif. It's very easy to do. So you finish here with that single crochet, and then you're gonna chain 12. And the first loop, you see they crisscross automatically. They do that because it's the way they come out of the loom. So you're gonna keep them like that. You're gonna do in the first one a single crochet, chain 3, a single crochet, and a chain 2 for separation. Single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 2 for separation, and like that you're going to work in your 26 loops in that side. When you finish in the last one, you're going to do the last single crochet. You're going to chain 12. You're going to do a single crochet in this little spine, chain 12. You're going to close these 26 loops, chain 12, slip stitch, and that single crochet that you start in here. I'm gonna open this, almost to the end. That way it's much easier to get the loops. You're gonna chain 12, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You're gonna grab the first loop, and you have to grab it that automatically is twisted like on the front. Maybe the first one is not, but you have to make sure that all of them are twisted the same way. So you're going to chain 1, single crochet, sorry, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and single crochet in that space. Now you're going to chain 2, go to the next loop, and you see I have that cross in there. Single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet, chain 2, and go to the next one, single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and single crochet, chain 2, and like that you're going to continue until you work your 26 loops. You're going to finish at the end, chain 12, single crochet, chain 12, close these 26. So they will be a little bit open in the top, these ones, when you do this part, but after you grab them in between the two like that, the chain 2 space, and bring them and close them in the top. You see this one is open, you bring it to the top, and they all close and will be nice like this one. Again, you're gonna grab the next loop, and always by bringing this almost to the end, it's easier to work, to grab the loops. Single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet, chain 2. Grab the next loop, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 2, and like that you're going to continue all the way to the last one, and I will meet you here to work on the other side of this motif. I finished the last loop. Now I'm gonna chain 12, single crochet, and here chain 12, and I'm gonna pass all these loops through my hook, and I'm gonna pass it through even the last chain space, and I'm gonna close in the top, chain 12 and single crochet, and make sure that you pass all these loops, because if you leave one behind you have to do it again. Once you finish, it will look like this. I don't remove this strand because I'm going to show you how to put two together. So when you finish the first one, you'll chain one, cut the yarn, pass it through, lose the tail. I absolutely love these motifs. They are so light and so gorgeous. So let's see. I have the first one and here. When you finish your first one, it will look like this one. And then when you work on the second one, what you're gonna do, you're gonna leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You're gonna attach in this one. Not all this loop gonna be attached to the first motif. Just gonna skip some. Let's say around there, around here, like this. And then when you have you will finish this. When you have the next motif, I already have one here that I did for practice, but they don't have this chain 3 space, but I'm gonna put it here, that way you guys can see the look. Around here you'll attach in this one, leaving one in between and in here. And let's say you attach this one to that one, the next one, leaving these ones in here. You see? Let me zoom out that way you guys can see how you do a triangle shawl with this. And this one don't have that chain 2 space in between, that's why this one is smaller. You see? Absolutely gorgeous. It will be a very light triangle shawl with these motifs. Something else, if you want to make a blouse with this, you can do the union of these two motifs in here, and then you do the next one and the next one until you have circular. And once you have that, the next one that you do for the second round, it will be like that in the center, and then the other one, and so on. But for me, what I'm gonna do with these motifs, it will be much easier for me to do a triangular shawl when I have the chance. So, and instead of showing you exactly how to do it, like step by step, connecting these two motifs, I decided to connect them off camera and then explain you what I did, because you have too many of these loops floating around, and then you don't gonna see exactly what I did if I start to do it in camera, crochet every single detail. So I did here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and number 15 I did a single crochet, chain 1, and I went to this one in the tip. I did a single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet in the same loop. So this one in the tip is like, let's say this one and this tip in here, and that space is where you're gonna do it, but in this one. So I continue, I chain 2, and I did the next loop exactly as you're supposed to, with a little peacock in the top. When I did the third one, I did exactly the same as I did in this one. I did a single crochet in the loop, chain 1, single crochet in the chain 12 space, and this is loose. I don't put it inside any of the chain. Yes, I just grab them all, so it's loose. So I chain 1, and I did a single crochet in the same loop, and then I did 2 of these loops like this, the entire loop. And then when I did the next one, I did exactly as I did in this. I did a single crochet in the loop, chain 1, single crochet in the chain 12 space, chain 1, single crochet in the loop, chain 2, and I will continue with the rest of my loops exactly the same as I did in this side. So after that, I will continue working as I show you already how to do. When I show you the first one, I will do chain 12 single crochet, chain 12, pass through those 26 loops, chain 12 and finish here, and you will have your 2 motifs together. And then the third one you will attach on this side. So off camera I'm gonna finish this one, and then I will show you what it look like, the 2 motifs already together. So it's easier for you to see it like this than me doing it in hand, because you don't, honestly I tried to do it, to record it, and you don't gonna see much. Well, I lost the 2 tails and it looked like this. So when it's time to do the next one, well, this one is not the same, but I will explain you a little bit. You will come here, you attach the next one to the first one, and then you can skip 1 or 2 other loops, and if you skip 2 you will attach in this one, and then you leave 2 in the side, and then you come here and attach another one here, and the other one in the other side, exactly as we did in this side, and then you will have 3 of these in here. You see this one is smaller because I don't have the space to open. You'll do 1 in here, you have 3, and then in the next one you do 1 in here, 1 in the center, and 1 in the side. You will have 3, and you'll continue on and on until you have the desired size for your triangular shawl. It will look amazing. Very light, super light, very flowy, very delicate, and you really will enjoy doing this project. Well, I hope you guys like it, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make these motifs or anything with them and you want to send me some pictures, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Net Crochet Tejido, or my Instagram, Ruby Net Crochet Tejido. Please share my video with friends and family. That way you help me grow here in YouTube. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.